Hey everyone, hope everyone's well. I'm Matt, I'm really happy to be here talking to you tonight. Apologies if I stutter or stammer through this. I used to stammer quite a lot when I was a kid. I've gotten better over time, but it still does come out in inopportune moments. I once had the unfortunate task of telling my cousin that our nan had died, and he thought I was singing the theme to the 60s Batman show. Na 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 na. Nan died. My stammer is one of the reasons I decided not to have kids. They say that you emulate the way you were raised in your parenting style, whether you mean to or not. And my mum used to do that thing, no way she'd hit you, and at the point of every syllable. So she'd go, "Why did you do that?" And if you've got a stutter, that can get way out of hand. You're like Apollo Creed versus Drago at the beginning of Rocky IV. Anyway, my wife wanted to spice things up in the bedroom. She wanted to do that by bringing food in, specifically whipped cream. And for the most part, that was easy, like eating her off the tits and things like that. Simple enough. But then she goes, "Oh, eat it out of me pussy, eat it out of me pussy." And I'm like, hang on a minute, wait. The pussy's got a bit of a savoury sort of flavour. It's going to clash with the whipped cream. That's no good. We should think of like savoury condiments to use in that place. Obviously, we can't use ketchup. But I could run downstairs and whip up some gravy, some bisto. Actually, it looks a bit like a kebab, so we could roll with that. That sort of aesthetic, some lettuce, some tomatoes, some chili sauce. You're the one that said you wanted to spice it up. See how far we can go with this, actually. See which foodstuffs facilitate the best oral sex. We could write a book about it. We could call it Culinary Lingus. Anyway, we're getting divorced now. I'm 44 years of age now. There are many indignities that come with middle age. Everything clicks. My knees click, my wrists click. If I have a wank, it sounds like I'm trying to do a Rubik's Cube. When I say do a Rubik's Cube, I mean solve it, not fuck it. You don't want to get your foreskin caught in the cracks, really. Again. One of the kind of odd things that's happened to me recently is that I have to push when I piss. I'm sure that's a very sexy fact about me. And it got a bit worrying, so I ended up going to my GP about it, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we'll have to check your prostate." Now, many of you might know how that's done. So he's like, it's finger up the bum, for those who don't know. So he's like, "Get up on the table, okay? Pull your pants down, okay? Lay on your side, okay? Draw your knees up to your chest and lie there in a fetal position." And I was a bit like, hang on, this is getting a bit fucking kinky this now, isn't it? If he asked me to suck my thumb, I'm out of that window. With the kind of reckless abandon that Madeleine McCann's parents showed when they saw that sign for bottomless Prosecco. I was hoping for a horrified groan, thank you. So anyway, yeah, finger up the bum, and it was quite painful, to be quite honest. If there was ever any, by curiosity in me, it was done away with that single poke. Absolutely, like, yeah, I know which way I want to be shooting, so yeah. And yeah, but even so, right, they say that the male G-spot is up the bum. It's somewhere near the prostate. And I know I've not exactly like sold the experience there, but there are still men at that fact who've kind of gone, really? Is it? Really? So you might have some experimentation going on in your bathroom later on, girls. They say that if you hit that, you come hard enough to break glass. So if there's any broken windows in the bathroom later, you know what's been going on. But honestly, anyone who takes it during anal sex has got my respect. That you guys are fucking hardcore. Yeah, it's like you're kind of an unappreciated demographic, I feel. So yeah. But yeah. What have we learned today? We've learned that if you're going to physically abuse your children, you should be able to keep a steady beat. We've learned that food in the bedroom should be, you know, the fanny has got that umami sort of flavour, so you should kind of base your choices around that. And we've learned that the male G-spot is up the bum, which suggests to me that God is actually okay with gay people since we're meant to be made in his image. So yeah, I think that's enough from me. And it's been wonderful speaking to you tonight. Thank you very much. Good night.